Today was one of those days where I kind of got my day started and I just wasn't feeling it. I knew that I had things on my calendar, things that I wanted to get done, and I was going through the steps of getting it done, but for some reason, I think just like mentally, I just wasn't, I guess you'd say, in the zone to get it done. And I really took a step back to say, okay, what is going on here? And what I realized is that, a while back, I looked at my schedule and figured out, okay, all right, this is the cadence that's working for me, or this is the cadence that makes sense, is working these days, but hey, this time or these gaps here, this is where I would set time aside to just really just kind of disconnect, think through things, or just to have some time to rest. And what I realized is over the past couple weeks, instead of actually taking that time to rest, what I've been doing is filling that time with little things that I wasn't doing, like little work projects that I wasn't getting done before. And what I noticed is the more I started to encroach on my rest time, the more fatigued I started feeling when it was time for me to actually get back in the zone to get the work done. So one of the things that I constantly have to monitor with myself is, at times is, am I taking enough time to really disconnect and get some rest? Now, I'm not one of those people who has to take days and days at a time off. And if you are that type of person, if that's what your formula requires for you to be successful, then that's what you should do. But for me, it's just really figuring out, hey, what's the formula? What's the right mix? How much time do I really need to kind of disconnect, to just kind of do my thing away from the work so that I can really recharge? So when it is time for me to step back in the zone to deliver, to do work, or to do whatever I need to do, that I can deliver without that fatigue or without feeling that, that sense of, man, I'm just exhausted. So it's one of those things that I'm constantly trying to figure out, or I guess you say trying to monitor and adjust. And I think that that's something that every person, whether you're building a career, you're building a business, a family, a lifestyle, whatever you're doing, is always monitoring, like, do you have the right mix or that right formula that you need to do what you're trying to do? And if you set aside some time to rest, is not feeling guilty for that, because what you have to realize is that rest and that recreation time is just as important as the work time. Because if you don't get the rest and the recreation time, you won't have the energy to do the work to the level that you need to do it for you to be successful.